Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Early Morning Podcast. Thank you for joining. It is October 8th, 2020, 12:18 p.m. I apologize for last episode saying that it was September 4th. That was my bad. It's October. That's the month we're in. The 10th month out of the year. And grab you a J, grab you a brew, grab you whatever it is you do, stogie, whatever it may be. Kick back, relax, try to enjoy another episode of the Early Morning Podcast. Yesterday I met a young lady, attractive lady, by the way, whose name was Tom. I went to a local area, a shop, so to speak, where you can get recreational use or medical use of some certain things. And the individual who was helping me out, she was cute young woman. Maybe had a year or two below me, legal. Just I feel like you got to say that now, But she was taking care of me, being nice, all that, helping me out. And at the end, I was like, she's tied up, by the way. I like, she had some tats on her hands and knuckles, which could be a bad sign, depending who you ask. I'm not one to judge specifically yet, but depending on who you ask, that might be a straight up nah. That might be you got stick away from that. But I was like, yo, what's your name, by the way? And she's like, Tom. And when you hear something or you're told something or you find out some kind of news that's just so fucking, it's just like, it hits you out of nowhere, it strikes you out of the blue, and you're like, how do I react to this? That's kind of how I felt in the moment, because I didn't want to be disrespectful. I didn't want to show her that I was completely surprised that her name was Tom. I don't know if she was going through a transitional phase or anything like that. I didn't want to ask or anything. But my point is, I wanted to keep composure. I wanted to keep myself composed and hearing that, her name was Tom. And like I said, it seemed like a woman. I mean, I don't know how you mean. I can define how I think women react, but I don't know how you do. So she was acting like a woman. She spoke to me like a woman. She looked like everything about her was womanly until she said my name's Tom, and I was like, oh, okay. And I thought of the brand Tom's. I don't know why, but I was like, oh yeah, that guy that donates money and sells those bullshit shoes that look like fucking moccasins, but shittier. By the way, I fuck with moccasins. I used to I rocked with those for like years, man. Probably middle school. All of middle school, man, until maybe early high school, I wore Vans moccasins only, various colorways, bro. But yeah, nothing against Tom's the brand, dude. I'm sure you guys do great things for people and all that, like. But when you meet somebody that you think is a female named Tom, it just kind of strikes you differently. Like I said, I wanted to make it so that I didn't want to throw her off in a way, because I just want to be a normal individual, normal guy. And be like, all right, thank you for your service, helping me out today, Tom. But it threw me off because I was like, oh, what if I wanted to get her number? Like I was considering it. Like I said, she was a cute, attractive girl, nice girl. But then a lot of things hit me, like, oh, is she transitioning? What's going on? Like, is she not sure of her sexuality? And then that kind of just like throws you off, especially in the moment. Because in the moment, like I said, I'm talking about in the moment. I had time to think about it afterwards, but in the moment, it was like, damn, you freeze up, Loki. You're like, I don't know, what? It just throws you off, man. You're expecting a freaking fastball, and you get like a fucking curveball, dude. You like it's, what's it called when they? Oh my god, I used to pitch too, man. Pitch baseballs, dude. By the way, just so you know. Oh my god, dude. Change up. You're expecting a faceball. Dome shot. No. You're expecting a fastball and you get a change up at like 45, 55 miles an hour, and you're like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from? Probably faster than that, but when I was pitching, that's what I was throwing, dude. Heaters. But yeah, dude. That was my first time meeting somebody named Tom that was a female. I just wanted to share that, with you guys. I don't know. Threw me off, man, especially with the dating game nowadays. It's like you don't, when somebody tells you a name that doesn't match their like gender, so to speak, it's like, oh, never mind, I'll just step back and reflect then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, what do you do, dude? That perception's different. It's like the perception of your father, dude. My father tells me stories of when he was a youth, and some of them are so beyond believable, I don't know if they're true. I don't know if they're true. I've always looked up to my father, of course. I assume most individuals, especially most guys, do, unless you're a female and you have daddy issues. Maybe you don't like your dad. I've dealt with multiple females that have had that scenario, and shout out to y'all. I don't know if you're listening, but it's really difficult to deal with you guys, by the way, just so you know. Anyway, yeah, the perception of your father can really determine the way you live your life out, I realize, you know. Whether it's you like him, you hate him, you love him, or all of them, all thoughts in between. I always looked up to my father as a child, and what put me on this was, again, shout out, there's a lot of great podcasts that have been coming out recently, besides the Early Morning Podcast, where you can find us here on YouTube, Spotify, or iTunes, all under Early Morning Podcast, and you can download them all on those platforms and have them on any device you have. But I was listening to a guy making his rounds in LA and in the the SoCal area on various platforms. He's doing a show. He's doing a bunch of podcasts. Like, I've referred to him, Christopher DeStefano, Chrissy D, CC Chrissy, Chris Leclerc, Chrissy Chlamydia, whatever you want to call him, Chrissy Strikeouts, Chrissy Drip Drop, whatever, dude. He always like tells stories or whatever. He recently reflected on his childhood and what his father had to do with his childhood and his dreams and all this shit. You know, I'm not trying to be weird or anything. I'm just saying, most people, especially guys, look up to their father. They look up to their father and what they've done in their life, where they came from, how they made what they did, their first car, their all this shit. You know, the car, whatever. And I got into having some conversations with my father, and he taught me a lot, dude, recently. Within the past 4 to 5 years, I would say, like, a lot. You don't really pay attention, I feel like. You do pay attention to your parents, but nothing really falls through until you're early to mid-20s. Or no, late teenage to early 20 years. I mean, like, that's when you really pay attention. Like I said, most young men look up to their father, idolize their father, whatever it might be, job related, or whether it's just the way, like, my dad's a super composed individual. He's very composed. He's got a good sense of humor. Like, that shit, I appreciated that stuff, of course. And like I said, though, the things he said, the stories he's told me, I'm not sure if all of them have been accurate, have been, I don't know, fair, really. I don't, because it's always one-sided, you hear those things one-sided. You're hearing me one-sided. I mean, if he was here, me and him would probably be arguing about whatever the fuck he told me, but he was like getting not pissed, but he was talking about the right ways to create fucking cement and shit, and I'm like, dude, I don't know this kind of shit, but I just take your word for it. Because what am I gonna do, YouTube it? I mean, I guess you can, and nowadays, like, this era, but it's kind of corny. But that, I don't know, the reason I was saying to reflect on that and why stories and that is because recently, I don't know why, it was on my YouTube recommended page, an individual, a guy I've been following for a long time on YouTube, man, who he inspired me when I was younger, and we used to make YouTube videos too when we were younger, but not like individually. We made them as a group. I'm saying me and my friend group, some guys, and this guy was kind of inspirational in that era, the early 2000s, to mid 2000s, and even later on, man. Jimmy Tatro, he was on this podcast recently with a guy that I used to listen to, again, in the early to mid 2000s, an artist, Mike. He went by Mike Stud at the time. He was more of a producer, like beat maker, I believe, like engineer kind of guy, not really a guy behind the mic. He didn't really flow or anything like that, but now I guess he does. Anyway, Jimmy Tatro is like an original skit maker. He has a show now, Real Bros of Simi Valley. I highly recommend you check that out. Shit's funny as hell. It's got a lot of personalities on there. A lot of people maybe you can relate to, or maybe you've made fun of before. Or maybe you are one of these people they are making fun of at the time. I'm not sure. But it's on YouTube. It's on Facebook Watch. There's 3 seasons of it. I'm not, sponsored by them or promoting it by any chance. But if you like, you're in quarantine just like me, and you're not working too much, maybe check it out. I don't know. If you got the time, do it. But anyway, this guy Jimmy Tatro was on. He's also been in a bunch of movies and shit, whatever. But he was on Mike Stud's podcast, and I haven't, like I said, this guy Mike Stud, I haven't heard about him since at least 2007, 2008, maybe 2010, maybe, dude. It's been a long time. And the homie literally just sent me a picture of a Babe shirt he wants me to get. Okay, I wore it one time, dog. Like, anyway, that just dude. I hate when that shit happens, man. That happens a lot, man. I'm making a point about Mike Stud and fucking Jimmy Tatro, and dude, stop sending me Babe shit, dude. Oh my god, that's different. That's not okay. Dude, I need to have this guy on the podcast, by the way. Shout out, I don't think he listens, but shout out JJ Baby, dude. That's the homie for a long time, man. I really want to fucking show you guys this photo, but oh man, I'd get in a lot of trouble, I feel like. Damn, is there a way I can show it, dude? Nah, dude, we'll get flagged. But fuck. Anyway, this guy Mike Stud, he now just goes by Mike, I believe. I'm not sure. He had Jimmy Tatro, like I said, this sketch guy, this actor, whatever you want to call him, personality, on his podcast, and they were just talking about how they started on YouTube and how they came up to get, like, not together, but around the same era, and how they both had to put in like they had to grind, dude, to get where they were at. They didn't know where they were gonna go. Just like this, man. I've said this before. This is a hobby, man. I do this for fun. I do this just to, like, hopefully make somebody laugh, or make somebody's day a little less shitty, especially in like the times we're living in, you know what I'm saying? But it was so crazy seeing 2 guys that I recognized from when I was, like, really young, like a teenager, maybe even younger, doing the shit, man. Like, they succeeded. They're doing the shit that I would like to do, Like, this guy's got a fucking ranch like Rogan, and he just has a fucking whole studio for music and for podcasting, all that shit. It's just like, damn, dude, like, that would be awesome. That's awesome, dude. Good for you. Like, literally, I remember when he was making music videos out of his garage and shit. And I remember when Tatro was doing like skits in his dorm room and shit. And I was like, damn, dude, like, I have a fucking bullshit studio. Who knows, man? Like, what'll happen, I'm not trying to be, like, super fucking, I don't know, extremely wishful thinking, but like I said, whatever you put in the atmosphere, who knows? Like, I want to put in the atmosphere right now. Like I said, it's October 8th. Okay, you can see if you're watching on YouTube. If you're not, there's literally natural light coming into the studio because it's so fucking sunny, and I can't close the blinds hard enough to get the light right. But the lighting's not too bad. I hope it's not disturbing if you're watching on YouTube, getting audio and visual. But I want to put in the atmosphere. I hope it gets fucking cold soon, man. I hope it snows soon. I hope we can snowboard soon. I hope we can go skiing soon if you're a skier. If you're a skier, dude, I understand that there's beef between snowboarders and skiers, but I've done both, man. Like I said, I've been pan before, where we cooked all kinds of shit out of a pan, and I'm not sure yet what I am. But I do know that I prefer snowboarding. I've broken bones doing the shit. Skiing's too fucking easy, man. I don't know. I'm not hating on it, bro. Ski if you want to do something, man. Get out there, bro. Fuck up your knees, dude. Do pizzas all day. I don't know. Unless you're a legit fucking skier doing those fucking cross, I don't even know what they are. I'm not hating on skiers. It sounds like I am, though. dude, if you ski, dude, all means to you, props to you, bro. It's hard as shit. Sonny Bono died from skiing, who was a iconic actor, legend. He was Albanian too, by the way. And I don't know. I want snow to come, man. That's basically it. I don't give a fuck if you ski or snowboard or if you use one of those fucking. They have these weird like. It's almost like a fin with a board on top. I don't know what the fuck it is really, dude, but it's like a skateboard for the snow. Literally, I just want snow to come, man. I'm tired of it. It's fucking 80 degrees right now in my area, and I'm so sick of this shit, man. I just want it to be hot, dude. I mean, hot. I just want it to be cold. I don't want it to be hot anymore, bro. I'm just so over this, dude. And I sound like a complaining first world country complainer, dude. Yeah, dude. Rona's going. Clover 17's going around too, dude. So that's inhibiting my first world privileges, bruh, of getting on a ski lift and having my board just dangling from my one foot. Me and the homies kind of sideways on the lift, not knowing what we're gonna do. I mean, yeah, man, it sucks, and it sucks. And I guess we'll end it off on this really. But it sucks because I've had like, speaking of homies and missing out on, you know, kind of doing things. I mean, we missed out on a whole summer, low-key. I mean, I'm not, like, this is not a negative Nancy podcast or any bullshit like that, dude, okay? Trust me, dude. I'm blessed. I'm fortunate enough to even do this, to even have this equipment, to have a following, to have anything like that, okay? I'm blessed. I'm blessed to work. I'm blessed to have a car, all these things. But this summer was not the summer I've ever really lived. I've never experienced a summer like this. From the summer that I can first remember to this last one that I recall, I've always been able to do something, you know, whether it be go skateboard with my friends, go kick the ball around at the park, literally run barefoot on blacktop, or like I mentioned last episode, we'd fucking play leapfrog in floaty, like, blow up pools, dude. Get a few of them and just fill them up with hose. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it may be, dude. There's never been a summer like the last one, especially me being an adult now. You know, it's weird. You have expectations, dude. You have these expectations that you never had as a child, and once they don't go through, you get fucked up. You get fucked up, dude. In the head, you get upset. You start saying like, oh, fuck this, fuck that. I'm saying this because I mentioned before, dude, it's been tough, dude, like, to get through, whether it be maybe one writing assignment or a whole exam or whatever recently. You don't have the motivation really to do it. And, like, I'm still in school, whether it may be to fill up your fucking gas tank or maybe I don't know what it is, man. Everybody has different issues. Everybody has a different dark side, man. I know that. And like I'm saying, recently my friends have been kind of reaching out and like saying, yeah, man, shit's been shitty lately. It sucks. Whether it's going to school, whether it's, you know, taking care of my pets. Like, it's hard to do these things. And as a friend, dude, you want to do all you can. I mean, that's all. It's people you love, people you care about. And I just wanted to say, like, everybody, like I said, that's like another reason I have this, so it can maybe be a slight distraction. It might be a little bit of a getaway or whatnot. That's why I mentioned Real Bros of Simi Valley. Watch that if you want to, you know, work out. You know, I've said that, get outdoors. I've been fishing. I try to tell my homies this, and it's harder said than done. Always. It's always that, dude. Yeah, okay, tell them to go fucking pick up a weight, or tell them to go on a jog, or tell them to go shadow box or whatever. That's easier said than done. And I get that, man. I really get it. But if you do one thing at a time, literally I procrastinated a bunch of shit this summer, dude. I've procrastinated a bunch of shit this whole past 7-8 months, whatever. And there's always some way, like, at one point you just realize, look, I gotta get on top of my shit. And like I said, I'm not blaming any of my friends or anything. I get it, bro. Shit's hard right now. Right now, I'm trying to get through doing the school shit, doing the podcast shit, and even, I mean, with like I said, we're trying to grow, man. We're on all platforms. I'm talking to a GFX artist right now to help get a better design for us, man. We're trying to do better, and that's basically my point to my friends is, whatever and in whatever way, try to do better. That's really it, man. And that's everybody that listens, dude. Whether it may be getting outside, whether it may be checking out a new sport, playing a new sport, or like my homie sending me new bape drops that I don't even care about, you know. Whatever it is, man, whatever can maybe give you some sense of joy or purpose or happiness, really. That's all, you know. And I'm not a fucking guru or life expert or anything like that. I'm a fucking guy in a studio corner trying to make, you know, make my best out of the equipment I have, I guess. I don't know, just make you smile, man, make you laugh maybe. But anyway, thank you for listening to another episode of Early Morning Podcast. Shout out Young Pappy as always. Shout out Plugga. And until next time, take it easy. Peace.